Remember, the 400 started 3 years ago because we believed that this narrative had to come out, because it's not just about one life or two or three. It's about thousands of countless lives since
1619, when the first Dutch ship containing 20 African slaves touched the shores of Virginia. They were sold like cattle and like oxen.
When you kill an animal, you are locked up immediately. But for my people, it's up for debate. Say no to police brutality. Say no to injustice. Say no to fathers dying and mothers crying. And say yes to a system where Black lives matter. We will rise up and we will do it 1,000 times again. I am the next generation. My life matters. We have been through enough.
when we were Christy Pitts, they said, hey, another one of these marches, quit it now. How many marches have we done? Not enough! All of these things just continuing because our voices aren't heard loud enough. We need to come back to who we are. We are a dedicated team to the community, not just the Black people. I want to show love to every single person that came out here and kneeled for 4 minutes. Each minute represented 100 years of our affliction.
That's right.
This has happened for way too long. I want my nieces, I want my nephews to walk outside and come home safely without me busting a sweat, thinking, oh, he's gone. Oh, something's coming from. No, none of that. We have to unite, and we have to make this change now. We can overcome, but we can only do it together.
It's not just a Black problem, it's a worldwide problem. We're all made from the same thing. I'm not different than you or you. I'm not just no one. The only thing different is the color of my skin. That's it. But we all got to come together to change the world for the better. So I don't have to worry about walking outside. My little brothers don't have to worry about walking outside and getting stopped. My little sisters, my aunties, my uncles, anybody. I don't want anybody to have to worry about that kind of stuff.
What were you before they took you? Because now you suffer from amnesia. You don't know your capabilities. So you go wilding out on the streets because you think you are a thug because they told you you were a thug and you were nothing. But what were you before they took you and they brought you on that slave ship?
We're all fighting the same battle, a battle that didn't start with George Floyd. A battle that didn't start with Rosa Parks. A battle that started 401 years ago when our forefathers were brought from the West Africa all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. They changed our way of life, so this is not a new battle. Together, we will overcome. Know yourself, know who you are, know what's inside.
Have you ever asked the question to your Black friends? What were you before they took you on that slave ship?
That's it.
Because when you came here, we gave you Christmas and we gave you Easter. We gave you new names. We gave you new gods. So what were you before we took you on the slave ships?
That's it. That's it.
That's the conversation that we need you to have with those who are your Black friends.
Every single one of us here was robbed of our history, robbed of our culture. Remember who you are, because injustice for one of us is injustice for all of us.
George Floyd was not the first. Stop police brutality. Black lives do matter. We will take back what's rightfully ours. We will self-educate, like the young man said, and come back to our truth.
We've built up the Americas and we have not been paid a dime. We want reparations so that we can build our own schools, build our own education system, our own health system, tell our own story, not have someone tell it for us. We need access to these things, fundamental things as a people, because we want to be self-sufficient again. We're asking for a start to help the healing process.
We want reparations and we want them now, but this is not about money. No amount of money can fix or solve the problem of what took place or what happened to us. They thought that when we buried us that we would go away, but they didn't know that they buried seeds. And these are the seeds today. These are our seeds today that will make that change.
Second thing we want people that look like me and look like my brothers to look within. Because yes, there is an external problem, but there is also an internal problem.
That's right.
We need to stop fighting amongst our own. Yes, there are things outside us that impact us negatively, but we need to stop feeding into that system.
Speak when something is wrong with the system. Something is wrong. And when something is wrong, we have to speak about it. And not just speak, we have to come together as one and do something about it. Not all our police officers are bad, but we have to bring them to justice. It's not right when you get away with taking somebody's life. Your duty is to serve and to protect us. We pay our taxes. We do everything to support our country, to support the government that is here. But how long can this go on?
Third thing we want August to be recognized as Freedom Month. August of 1619, the first Dutch ship came to Virginia containing 20 slaves. August of 1833, the British House of Commons put forward a Freedom Act for the slaves. The following year, it was then put into effect by all the British colonies. In August,
we're going to celebrate August the 1st as Freedom Month for us. We need to be free so that we can grow together, so that we can build together, because we are all one voice. And if there is no justice, there will be no peace. Black lives matter. We all matter today. This is the greatest city on the planet, and no other place can you see all these people come together to join one cause, to stand beside each other and fight for our freedoms and fight for our justice.
Go to our website and find out how you can be involved and support our youth, who will be the next generation, and hear their voices, not just by words, but by your actions.
Our voices need to be heard all across this country.
Remember the? 400! Remember the? 400!